A radio.
County, Pennsylvania. The Butler County Sheriff has verified.
Hi there, guys. This is us, Breaking Character. We've got Roy, and my guest today is...
It's me, Kevish.
It's Kevish.
I'm here to help break the character with Roy.
Yes. This is our first video for the double creature feature Chiller Theater Halloween Spooktacular. I have to remember that.
Yes.
It's a long one.
It is a long one, but you know what? This is going to be a good one. I'm really excited about this.
So this is appropriate. We're not coming to you live in picture. We're coming to you live by audio. Because it's going to be appropriate. Because
why do you say that?
It's going to be appropriate because what we're going to talk about today is a audio radio show. This is the Retro Cocktail Hour. This is one of my favorite Halloween things ever. So the Retro Cocktail Hour, it is a public radio station that broadcasts out of Kansas.
Of Kansas. So how did you get a hold of this?
So how I got a hold of this was back in college. You drive around at like 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes, coming home from places, and I was on a food run. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and on NPR, I turned on the radio, and I was like, because I usually listen to NPR.
Yeah.
And I turned on the radio, and oh my gosh, it had this crazy jazz music, this lounge stuff, like from the 1960s. I was like, what the hell is this? It was the Retro Cocktail Hour. I went home, and I looked up online and found their old shows, and they do a Halloween Spooktacular for every Halloween.
Every Halloween?
Every Halloween.
Wow.
So I just fell in, man. I fell about the place. So yeah, they broadcast, now they actually broadcast like at a normal time here in Pittsburgh. We live in Pittsburgh. That's where they broadcast out of Kansas. We listen to them in here in Pittsburgh. But you can find it online. I'll have the links in the description below for where you can listen to these guys.
Perfect.
So the host is Darrell Brogden.
Tell us about this guy.
Darrell Brogden. I want to grow up to be this guy because.
You want to grow up?
Well, hold on. Let's talk about what they actually play.
Yes.
So they play old spooky things. They play creepy songs. It's not just like Thriller and the Monster Mash. Like this guy's digging through the old Monster albums, shock, music, and hi-fi. When you listen to him,
you're going beyond the Monster Mash here. At this point.
Oh yeah. He's playing trailers from old monster movies. He's playing. Novelty records from like the Munsters.
Okay.
Yeah, he even plays one song where it's just the sounds of what a haunted house would be like.
See, that's really good. I bought those on like cassette and record back in the day, and it's like, here's Halloween sounds.
That's exactly what he does. So I guess the best way to describe this guy, and the whole entirety of the Retro Cocktail Hour Halloween Spooktaculars, it's camp.
It's camp.
It's schlock.
Oh no, schlock. Schlock, I understand.
Yeah, this is schlock. Like, there's one song. I actually have to pull it up. It's called The Cave, and it's literally two kids lost in a cave, and it's like a story. It's like a story.
Okay.
And it's literally this guy going, Julie, and then her going, Jimmy, and then it's.
Julie.
That sounds so bizarre.
I show you these things because I played you a few of these songs,
and I've been very confused by them. It's okay. We're all right with that.
So you have the category of like bad Halloween movies. I don't believe this is so bad. It's good. I think it's just good. Like some of them are goofy. Like you've got The Lurch, or you've got
what's The Lurch?
Hey, The Lurch, and it's like a dance. the Lurch from the Munsters. I don't know if you guys know the Munsters out there, but
Teach us how to do the Lurch dance.
Walk with me.
Oh God!
It is goofy.
Wow.
Spider Baby. I think it's Lon Chaney Jr. sings a song. And like I'm not talking like young Lon Chaney Jr. like old, so he sounds like this while singing a song.
Dreams and bones, and bats and bones, and teenage monsters in haunted homes.
A ghost on the
And it's
stairs.
like,
A
what
bad
the
What
flip?
is this?
Yeah, it's wild. So I get the best way that I've thought to also describe this to somebody is this is a radio version of John Waters.
Oh.
And like you guys know John Waters, right?
We
You
all know how much Roy likes just John Waters.
Divine, Pink Flamingos, all that stuff.
Yes.
This is the Simpsons episode with John Waters. because you know, I was a white milquetoast Homer, just like, oh, what's all this stuff? You know, like, and then you get into John's shop again.
It is all just janky, weird things.
Old robots.
Yes,
and
yes.
Pin Pal shirts. Novelty stuff. So you walk in there and you're Homer. You're like, what the heck is this stuff? And then you see like a Pin Pal shirt and you're like, oh, I get that reference. But then you slowly become Bart, where you're just like, what the hell is the robot Santa? Like, why is there a robot Santa here? Because there's a robot Santa.
And you need to know more about the robot Santa. And that is how you dug into this.
That is exactly it. When
Gotcha.
you get attached to this music from the Retro Cocktail Hour, you can't unattach yourself.
Right.
You want to know. And the thing about Darrell Brogden, which I really like about him, he's the host. He's the hostess with the mostest. Like, he plays it up.
Okay.
He listened to these records when he was a kid.
Oh,
Like,
so he just knows all of it. He's a veritable disc jockey who is just taking you down the road wherever these things go.
Oh yeah, he's like, he literally at one point says something about like, oh yeah, this is the third time I bought this album. Like,
No, okay, I get this guy. Yeah.
like the last one I just listened to, he was like, and this is the album that I learned not to leave records in hot cars. Like this guy, yeah, he's great. I love him.
Okay.
He's very sophisticated, so he isn't like a Vincent Price. You know, he's not Elvira.
He's not trying to be a spooky host.
No.
He's very straightforward with
Oh
it.
yeah, because they got other shows that's just like lounge music. Like some shows aren't about Halloween. It's
Okay,
just
yeah.
normal stuff that they listen to.
The retro cocktail. Okay, so I get you.
So I just I'm trying to think of ways to describe this, and I feel like it's also the Rocky Horror Picture Show intro, because you listen to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, right?
Right.
And that line comes up, the beginning of it, and it's like, Michael Rainey was there the day the earth stood still, and you're like, who the flip is Michael Rainey? Like,
So you have to look it up.
yeah, like you want to look this stuff up. You listen to these songs, you get like, what the flip is he singing about? Like, what was the one that I was
You have
listening
to decipher their little puzzle
Yes.
they put together.
Yes, there's a spoken word album by Alfred Hitchcock.
Ooh, weird.
And it's like, okay, I got to know more about this.
Yeah,
So
I would have never known that.
So you just have to dig deeper into it. So it draws you in.
Well, I mean, speaking of digging deeper, let's dig a little deeper. Tell me more. Let's,
What else
let's go to the next level here.
I think I talked about everything I could with this.
Really? I feel like you've got more to say.
I really don't.
So we've
Hold
pushed you
on.
to your limits.
Hold on, I'm looking at my notes here. I'm looking at my notes.
Well, can you play us a sample? Can we hear
of
a little
course,
something?
yeah. No, you're going to be hearing samples throughout the
Okay,
entirety
okay,
of
good,
this. But here, have a little bit of this.
Oh wow, that's certainly interesting.
Yeah.
That is certainly interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm down for more of that.
And then how about some of
Kiss
this?
you all the way home. We do the Frankenstein rock. We do the Frankenstein rock. Oh, you quiver and you shiver and you shake with the fright. It's the only time I ever get to hold you tight. We do the Frankenstein
Expecting
rock.
that, but you know,
So
I guess that's why we're here.
Yeah, that's why we're here to learn about this stuff. So I guess when do you play this? Like, when do you listen to this? I listen to this while I'm setting up Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
I'm listening to this stuff like
It's
in my
perfect for
car.
Oh, wait until
a few
Halloween night when you're
parties.
passing out candy. Like, these are
Oh
perfect.
my god! Yeah.
Just throw it on.
You get some weird stuff. Like there's one that I'm an educator, right? So like I'm setting up my classroom, I start playing all the Retro Cocktail Hours, all this stuff, and then you get to a song and there's someone getting spanked.
Okay.
It's just like so.
Yeah. Pump the brakes on that one.
So okay, I will say some of these are like, Well, the one was like so-and-so meets Bloody Mary, and it's like, so playing this on Halloween night, like, you got some stuff.
You gotta be careful.
You got some
You gotta
weird...
be a little bit careful.
This, I'm telling you, man, like, that's why I call it the John Waters. Like, this is John Waters music.
Yeah.
Like,
it can go from safe to not safe very
oh my
quickly.
gosh, it goes from a Disney studio album of playing the Haunted Mansion music to
something you can't say right now.
to a girl getting spanked.
Okay,
Like,
okay, fair. No, you gotta be careful with that when you're around the kids.
Yeah, but it's, oh god, it's so good. It's, if you're looking for, because I always have that issue with Halloween songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, everyone's got Christmas songs.
Too many Christmas songs. And too many covers.
God,
too.
how many covers? That's why I love, oh my gosh, what's the movie? The Christmas movie, they're all English. And Love Actually.
Love Actually.
That's why I love Love Actually, because they have a joke about that. The one guy takes his song, I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes, and he just twists it into Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's great. But that's always my issue. It's like, okay, let's play Halloween music, and then what do you get? You get Ghostbusters, or you get Thriller, or the Monster Mash, and then you're done.
I have a bigger list of my favorite Halloween songs. Maybe that'll be a future episode.
Yeah.
But, oh God, yeah. I could go off. I could go off on some things.
But that's what I'm saying about. That's why I love the Retro Cocktail Hour. Like, he doesn't. I think he plays the B side of the Monster Mash, and the B side of the Monster Mash sucks.
Really?
It sucks.
I know that those songs, all of those I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas and like Monster Mash, like they all got like sequel songs the next year. That's what my dad was telling me about. Like back then, like they would try to do it again. They'd try to get the lightning in the bottle again.
Yeah.
And the next song would just be awful, and it would just you occasionally hear it. I'm like, Dad, what the heck is this?
You know what?
And he'll be like, that's the next song. That's when they tried to put out their next thing and failed. And it's like, yeah, it works once.
Here it is. I'm
once.
playing the song that I hate. The B side of the Monster Mash is playing right now.
Oh.
Boris, I still like the Transylvania twist, that time. Who asked you, you bloodsucker?
This is bad.
And I hate it because there's a line in the Monster Mash where Dracula's like, what about the Transylvania twist? And in the sequel song, he's like, what does he say? Oh my god, because I'm playing it right now. You guys can hear it right now, obviously, as I'm talking. But he says something about like, "Oh, I still like the Transylvania twist." It's like, I get it. You made a popular song.
You hammer it home. No, yeah, but that's just
like,
it.
Okay, come on, move on.
We get it.
Yeah, we get it, Drac. But yeah, Retro Cocktail Hour. Now we're going really off topic here.
You end up off topic when you do stuff like this.
So I don't know what else to say about this. I feel like you're in a club. I feel like listening to the Retro Cocktail Hour, you're being drawn into the Monster Squad.
Really?
That scene where they're
do you kick him in the nards?
That's what I'm saying. That scene of like, well, how do you kill a werewolf? X, Y, and Z. Like, I feel like people who listen to the Retro Cocktail Hour, they sit there and it's just like, oh yeah, like, well, did you hear this song? Have you heard Horror from the Black Museum? And it's like,
crap.
You hear this song and it's like, it's a toe tapper. Like, some of them really get you.
Yeah.
The hearts of the Black Museum are hiding out behind that door.
And it's funny because it's just like, it's occultism and it's all that stuff woven into music, which I absolutely love.
Yeah. Someone described one of the songs as the Munsters meets the Misfits. I think it was a band called the Nightmares, and it's just like it rocks. Like some of these songs, you're always gonna get a bad song.
You gotta get some toe tappers.
You're going to get Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You,"
or even for Halloween,
or even worse, "Christmas Shoes."
Oh god!
Like you're gonna get that song while listening to Retro Cocktail Hour, and sometimes you just gotta bite it. You're gonna get that stupid telephone song. When you guys listen to the Retro Cocktail Hour, you're gonna get to a song, and it's literally the song of a telephone ringing, and someone going, "Hello." Hello.
Hello.
And it's like, this is dumb. Come on. But you're going to sit there and listen to it because it's going to be weird. There's going to be something weird at the end of it that you're going to fall in love with. Or you're going to hear a beat in your head and you go, yeah, I love that. The Whistler. Mm-hmm. The Whistler was like an old movie series by William Castle in the 1940s. And it's like, there's whistling. And you guys gotta listen to this. You gotta listen to this. If you're truly a horror fan,
I would like to know more.
the Retro Cocktail Hour has gone under the radar for too long. I want this to become very
signal
popular.
boost.
Signal boosting. Darrell
post some
Brogden.
links.
Yes, please.
Yeah, get those links in there.
He broadcasts out of the underground martini bunker, which
we have stolen. If you've seen any of our videos,
we haven't
stolen
said
it.
that yet.
We didn't. We said something similar.
We've wanted to broadcast out of the underground martini bunker for a while now. And I guess that's the best way to describe this. Is I am inspired.
Yes.
I said I want to grow up to be Darrell Brogden. I want that knowledge.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
This guy knows his stuff. And he shares it with the world, and I think that's so cool. I can only imagine this poor kid, sitting back in the 50s or 60s, reading through monster magazines, knowing that, oh my God, 50 years later he's going to be, having his own show talking about this. Yeah, and now here we are talking about his show.
There is something about that era of it used to be such a niche thing.
No, yeah.
And now it is sort of. Anything can become popular now. There aren't limitations on things like that can become popular. This could blow up, Well,
you said you could only find that stuff in monster magazines.
Yes, you would have to be subscribed to
that stuff out. Now it's all over the internet. I wanted to know what William Castle movie came out in 1960 whatever. I looked it up on Wikipedia. It was that fast.
Bam. And then you were able to decipher the meaning of that song right down to its core.
Oh my God. Okay, play this one too. It is I'm the Mummy.
I'm a mummy. I scare people. Watch what happens when I walk up to somebody. I'm a mummy.
There's a line in I'm the Mummy that I did not get where he says, Kooky, lend me your comb. And that sent me down.
That is a song reference from a long time ago. Yes.
Kooky, lend me your comb. And
and you hear some of those songs, you're like, how is this on the radio? It's so bad. This is terrible. Did the radio used to sound like this? Because this is awful.
Everyone wants to go back in time and be jamming out to the Beatles,
But everything else
there's I want to hold your hand. Oh no, it's I want to suck your blood. There's a Beatles parody song in the Retro Cocktail Hour.
No.
I want to hold your hand. It's
okay, I'm down for that. I'll listen to that.
You gotta. So yeah, that's the Retro Cocktail Hour. I could talk about this for another 15-20 minutes.
You could talk about this for an entire cocktail hour.
Yeah, I could for an entire cocktail hour. So the biggest thing right now with finding this stuff is I believe he has a lot of this material on Mixcloud. Took me so long to find that. They do have it on their website on the Retro. I believe it's. Let me pull it up on my notes. I believe it's, retrococktail.org, or it could be mixcloud.com/themartinibunker. So you're not going to find them all. I can only get back to 2017, 2016. Wow. Okay. I used to have them stored on my computer where I had them back to 2015 and stuff. I lost all that. But it's wild. It's wild. So if you can find this stuff, give it a listen.
Seek it out. Get out there.
Sitting there painting your Warhammer minis, or setting up Halloween decorations, or carving your pumpkin. Put on Retro Cocktail Hour and just embrace the camp. Because man, does this hit you over the head?
Yeah, I need more of this. I need more of this in my life.
More Cocktail Hour?
Oh, more Cocktail Hour.
Oh, totally. All right. Well, I think that's enough now for this little this little.
This little slice of Spooktacular.
I'm gonna spook and shine. This little slice.
Everyone have a fun spoopy season, and
yes, this is our first video.
We're gonna keep this coming. So
it's September right now.
Yes, September.
Actually, we're actually recording this in August.
You don't have to tell them that.
I like showing how the sausage gets made.
No, people don't want to hear about that.
People don't want to hear about the sausage.
No.
Okay, fine. We are not recording.
We are not recording in August.
On Friday, August the 28th
at 3:46 p.m.
At 3:46 p.m. So it's ready to go by September 1st.
Yeah.
Oh man, we gotta go. Look at that. We gotta get this video edited.
Look at the time. Yeah, yes. Gotta hit the ground running.
We are Breaking Character LARP.
Yes.
This is the double creature feature Chiller Theater Halloween Spooktacular.
And we can't wait to talk to you on the next creature feature spectacular thing.
Do we have any hints for what the next Creature Feature Spectacular is gonna be?
Absolutely not. I have no idea.
It's just showing the sausage, man. Like, we have no clue what the next video is. I have like 5 ideas.
We love Halloween and we have too many ideas. So
it's
we can't
fighting
wait for
over
the
it.
next one.
Yeah, so we will see you out there on the Retro Cocktail Hour.
You're listening to the Retro Cocktail Hour.